All right guys, so I'm driving up this road. This is still the Harmony Cemetery Road, and I'm looking for these other 3 graves that are supposed to be down this road, and I'm traveling at crawling speed at the moment. And normally when I look for old cemeteries, one thing I look out for is old growth trees clustered together in the midst of new pines, like you can see out there, because usually they don't cut the trees around where cemeteries are. But seeing the destruction of the other cemetery, you can't really go by that, I guess. But we're driving down this road, and hopefully I can find something to show you guys. All right, so part of this search is anytime I see an area that doesn't look the same as the rest, like pine trees, I stop and have a quick look for any tombstones. And I'm going slower than I usually would and looking for something like this, because I have a feeling that these other 3, if they're anything like the one that we saw that got destroyed, may not stand out as well, especially if the tombstones or any fence or anything has been knocked over. But I don't see anything yet. And honestly, for all I know, it could be out there in those new pines somewhere, just knocked over or buried like the other one was. But it's a pretty dirt road and a fun adventure, so let's get back to it. All right, so I saw some cedar trees up here, and these cedar trees are a little too young to... Oh, look at all the ferns and all the fern growing out through there. That's pretty. But these cedar trees are a little too young to have been planted around the cemetery of the age that we're looking for. But cedar trees also like to reproduce. I figured we'd look up here real quick, but again, I don't see anything. I love that bed of fern over there. Such a pretty green in these otherwise brown woods. All right guys, well, we did it. We found another one, and I want to show you how I spotted it. So this is just an access road right here, and the main road is over there. So we walk back here just a little ways just so I can show y'all how I spotted it. So there's a Jeep over there, and if you see, you just look barely in front of the Jeep, you may be able to see two white markers. And so I'm pretty excited. I don't know which one that this is that we found, but we've been looking for about 30 minutes. Same sort of stuff you saw at the beginning of the video, stopping and getting back in the Jeep and riding down the road really, really slowly. There's a great big oak tree over there. And so thankfully, of course, this cemetery is on the same road as the cemetery that was destroyed by logging, but this one does not look to be destroyed. There's a great big oak tree right there. I'll show you guys if I remember before we leave. Okay, so this is the Williams Cemetery down here. I already saw the name. All right, so we'll start right here. This is, I don't need the light for that one. This is a Confederate grave, Private Benjamin F. Williams, Company I, 3rd Georgia State Troops, Confederate States of America. He was born March 7th, 1854, and died August 26th, 1943. Man, how young was he when he was in the war? The war was over by 1865. That'd make him 11 years old. That's amazing. Right there, guys. Wow, that's incredible. We'll have to definitely do some research on him. I won't be able to, of course, I'm out here in the woods right now, so I have to wait till the video gets up and see what y'all can find out and everything. But that's pretty incredible right there. He's very young. This is Captain Nathaniel J. Williams, Company I, 3rd Georgia State Troops, Confederate States of America, born January 8th, 1816, died August 23rd, 1894. And here, engraved in the flat stone, is Nathaniel Williams, January 8th, 1816, September 23rd, 1894. Note the difference between the Confederate stone and the civilian stone here. On the Confederate stone it says he died August 23rd, 1894. On the flat stone it says he died September 23rd. Having served his, as I say, generation, having served his generation, he fell asleep. Look at the way the pollen has kind of highlighted these graves. And here is Louise A. Williams, born March 3rd, 1827, died June 24th, 1913. It says she was a fond mother and a friend to all. And over here, there's no inscription on this grave. There's a really loud airplane up there. But wow, guys, that is incredible. Benjamin Williams, I mean, if that birth date is right on his grave, and I would assume that it is, he was super young when he served in the Confederate States of America. I'd love to know some details. If y'all can dig anything up on him, leave it in the comments, and definitely check the comments, see if anyone's put any cool information in there, because that's pretty amazing. So we kind of look around a little bit, make sure there's no other ones out here. I do see a right-of-way marker. Looks like a right-of-way marker. Well, that one's, what is that? It says GKC. Not a right-of-way, but I guess one of you guys will have to let me know what that means. Definitely got to watch out in the woods now for Joe No Shoulders. There's another one of those stone markers, GKC, over there as well. And I just wanted to look down in the woods, make sure there was nothing to be missed out there. But it's really good to see that this is in good condition, because this is very good condition for these graves, especially compared to the heartbreaking destroyed one that we saw that was just right down the road. So it's good to see that these are intact. And also, we've done our job, we've got these graves documented. That way, if something does happen to them, we have some way to preserve the history. Now, I told you guys I'd take you down and show you this really big tree down here. This is an old oak tree. And a lot of times you'll see trees like this around home sites. So I wonder if this was maybe the Williams family home right up here. And you see this little access road just ends at a gate over there, because this is all pulpwood land. I mean, obviously you can see it's cleared out there, and hunting land. Look at that tree, guys. I hope you can tell on video how large it is. That That tree's definitely seen some stuff over the years. Oh look, we got, oh, I thought that was fieldstone. That's just a log over there. Here, I'm gonna stand against this tree and maybe you guys will be able to tell exactly how big it is. All right, maybe you guys can tell just how large this tree is behind me. That tree's been there for a long time. I would imagine it was probably around the home site out here. But that is just a massive tree. I think stuff like this is really cool. I've also got some old fence that's been wrapped around this tree and it's kind of grown into the tree a little bit. Also, there's a holly tree, which is a common home site plant right below that tree. So we probably know that the people, the Williams family who's buried over there, lived somewhere nearby here. I was also looking for any old chimneys, anything like that, but I don't see anything. All right guys, well that's gonna close this video out. Still got 2 more to try to find on this road. So we're gonna back out of here, get back on the main road, and hopefully we've had good luck finding this one. Hopefully we'll be able to find the other 2 as well. And also, how incredible is it, that young kid that served as a soldier in the American Civil War. That's amazing. You hear of young kids that served in the war, but to see one, that's incredible. I'd really like to know some more details about him and what he did. But we'll see you guys on the next adventure. All right guys, I know I said I'd see you on the next adventure, but I wanted to go ahead and give you an update and let you know that I was not able to find the other 2 cemeteries that are supposed to be on this road. Both of the road kind of dead ends in a way. It's gated off, forestry property. There's a mead sign and no trespassing sign, and this road also ends in a gate. Now the other 2 cemeteries were supposed to be at a fork in the road, one down the left, one down the right, and wasn't able to find any at all. I rode all the way to the gate down there and didn't see anything either. So we got lucky and found another one down here. Don't think I'll be able to find the other 2 down this road today, but I want to let you guys know that, and see you on the next adventure.